What's the latest gym and characters play? Sonic 06 Part 3. So after going through the desert, we are now here back in Soliana in the old city. And here in New City, this is terrible. I need to let everyone know right away. Alright, so our goal now is to find the entrance to New City, which is over here in this direction. You can see the red circles have our gates to where we can travel to different locations. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Sneezes don't usually come till I start recording. Alright, so let's see. This way is closed. I don't know why, but the captain said not to let you go through. There's a captain over there, so why don't you try asking him? And right over here with the mission. So this is just hunt. You want to go to you want me to open the gate so that you can go into the new Plaza City. There's New City Plaza. Did someone tell you that I'd just go ahead and do that for you? In that case, I'm sorry to say I actually can't help you. I'm just a lieutenant. Are you looking for the commander? Well, if you just talk to every soldier in town, you'll find him eventually, right? So, as I said at the end of part 2, I was going to talk some more about the missions. Usually, most of them just have you going through a set of challenges really quickly, like going through those big orange rings, or just collecting a set number of rings, or destroying some robotic robots in a set amount of time. You don't have a time limit. It's just there are 5 soldiers, including me, in this town. Talk to all of them. But some soldiers will feel threatened by you for taking their work. Some might try to trick you, so be careful. I think there might be 2 that will try to do that. If you can figure out who the captain is, come back and talk to me. And then there are a very few missions like this with different characters such as Shadow and Silver. There are different styles of missions where you have to actually stop people from getting away in vehicles. So you have to go up to a car and destroy it. I believe there's a mission with Sonic here. Alright, so did you figure out who the captain is? No. Okay, then let's wait a little while. So you can see there's five captains here, or there's 5 people here. Here, not there. That one to the far left, the one in front of the entrance. This guy, that guy standing there, and this guy blocking the next the walkways. Alright, go ahead and talk to the one you think is captain. I'm the one who tricked you. I didn't want anyone else involved in. Alright, so just to save yourself time, just to talk to him immediately. I kind of skipped through that a little bit quickly, but I wanted to make sure that I'd get the S rank, because for whatever reason, while you are reading text, the time does run through. So just to save yourself time, just talk to the guy that you start the mission from, and he is the commander, captain, or whatever you want to call him. And he's the one that will open the gate to allow you to go into New City. But just there's not a wide range of missions. Most of them will.
Sonic, can you hear me? Knuckles wants to see you. Head to the town's warehouse.
Most of them will just involve you destroying or collecting something within a set amount of time. And of course, the faster you get it, the better your chances of getting an S rank. Then there are some missions where you have to destroy a vehicle. There will be, I believe, 1 or 2 missions, maybe 3 with Sonic like that, and the rest of those will be primarily with Shadow. A few with Silver, but not that many. Not as many as you'd think. Let's see, Warehouse District. Alright. This guy is good to talk to if you don't know your way around New City. Then you'll definitely get lost. All you have to do is just follow along this main road here. Go left, and then follow this main road here until you get all the way here. Now, I'm not going to do every mission I see. As soon as I see it, I will skip some missions, especially if I don't feel that they're necessary to do. Like that one, I believe that's just collect a bunch of rings. and I guess I could show that one off since that is a different mission that we haven't seen yet. But you really can't tell what missions they will be until you play them, and that is a bad thing about the missions, or that is one bad thing about the missions, that they don't tell you which kind of missions they are, so you can't pick and choose which missions you want to do. Alright, so if you can see those fire boxes, you can actually use those to destroy a wide group of enemies, as long as they're near the boxes. But you just can't go in there and hope to destroy every robot in an area just because you destroy the boxes. Like you'll be lucky if you can destroy a set of boxes like that. Oh, remember missing you. There we go. So you can see the kick is actually pretty useful as long as you can make it actually kick the robot rather than miss. And this isn't too bad. You know, we've already played this style of mission before. It's just you have to figure out where they are. They should be on the rooftops from now on. And around here, let's see. To get the S rank for every mission, you will have to practice just to learn the locations of all of the robots, so that so when they immediately appear, that you won't be running around, trying to wonder where they are. So that will take a little bit of practice to get used to. But for the most part, these missions aren't too hard, and they don't take all that getting used to. You can learn them pretty quickly. Ah, crap. Come on. I ain't gonna get an S rank, but I don't normally get an S rank on this mission anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Quite honestly. These style of missions are tedious, and they do get to be a pain after a while. Especially if you have some of those robots that are stuck off in the background, in little areas that's not easily found right off the bat. And another bad thing about this is that the time will continue to... Oh, okay, I thought I was done. But the time will continue to run even after you finish it for a few seconds, so if you have to get it below a certain time, and you do pass it because even after you finish the fight, and you're still messing around with the boss fight because of that. Okay, well, some missions, well, I wasn't sure if this one did or didn't. Let's see. Ah, crap.
Just made it.
I did just make it. I don't really care for this mission much, and I don't practice with it a whole lot. This is more a story mission rather than a mission that you can go back and replay. I believe you can play all story missions like this, but I don't frequently do that, and I don't practice a lot with the missions anyway. And I was bad the first time I played this one too. That particular mission I was bad when I first played it as well, and I think I got a C, so it would be better than that rank that I got there. Now the four kids voice actors and actresses are in this game.
I saw Eggman on the outskirts of the city. He wanted me to give this to you. Sonic the Hedgehog. If you want me to return the princess, you must give me your Chaos Emerald. Meet me at my base in White Acropolis. He's pretty cocky.
It's most definitely a trap. I don't think Eggman will honor his agreement.
I'm going.
Sonic?
Since Eggman went to the trouble of telling me where Elise is, I think I should thank him personally.
So you can see Team Sonic is together once again. As I said, I believe in part 2, at the end of part 2, that we will see Team Dark as well, and Amy will be a solo character in this game. She won't be with Cream or Big, and Team Chaotix isn't in this game as well. None of the members, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, none of the members should be in this game. Only Team Sonic, Team Dark, Amy, and I believe that's it. Yeah. Alright, so your companions, once you gain enough of them, they will follow you around. There is no reason for them to follow you around. Like, they don't. It doesn't gain you anything, and you cannot switch between the different characters. I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Next, run off of my company's disk. That disk has all my company's top secret classified data on it. Sonic, please get my disk back from them. And you can read about the mission and decide whether you want to do it, but it doesn't tell you what type of mission it is. Like, well, it doesn't really go into detail. You know, like that one, you could assume, well, okay, well, we have to destroy either a certain enemy or a set number of enemies. With some of the ring missions, where you have to collect rings or go through rings. That disc has all my company's top secret data on it. If I lose it, I will get sacked. Sonic, please get my disc back from them. Hurry. You will have to, you could kind of tell going through the orange rings. I don't believe they actually say go through the big rings, but you can kind of tell when those missions will be just by looking at them. And I really shouldn't have done this mission. The loading times on this game are ridiculous. I will definitely give the critics that, but they ain't too bad. Some of them actually do go quicker than others. It seems like whenever you load up from the game, if you've left the game after a while, after playing it for a while, it does seem to take a while to get back. Okay, I was fixing to say there shouldn't be any silver medals in these missions, but actually that was just the discs, so you ain't got to look around for them. You just have to destroy a set number of enemies, and this will get you used to some of the enemies that we will see later on in Sonic's story and other character stories. So if you do want to play this one, just to kind of familiarize yourself with the robots that you'll see later on, that is definitely a good strategy to use. Sometimes the missions can be helpful like that, but a lot of the times they're not. And they're not really that fun. The mission aspect is a good idea, but it definitely hurts because of the... Oh, crap. Okay, here we go. But it definitely does hurt because of the long loading times. It's not as enjoyable as it would be just to, go into a mission and then do it. You have to sit through 2 loading screens to even start the mission. And then a lot of the time they just kind of throw you into it and you don't really know what you're doing. Oh, thank you. To think I almost lost this disc. You've saved my company. I should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm a representative of Rimlight. We're a very fast-growing corporation. We hope to use the new type of energy discovered in light cores to, you've got better things to do, I'm sure. Again, thank you very much. We are in your debt. And sadly, they don't give you any rings outside of just whichever rank you get, which would have actually been a good thing. Some of these mission people, the ones that say we are in your debt, or these big corporations like this, will actually give you additional rings. But as I said, you really don't need the rings all that much, because there isn't that much you can buy for a large portion of the first half of Sonic's story. The further on we go, the more you'll be able to buy, and the more it will increase in price. But for now, there really isn't that much need for rings just yet. But you can see the long loading times. As I was saying, if you could just immediately go into a game, it would be a lot easier, because especially, I don't think they mess around with the... Let's see, I don't think I want to do him right now. Oh, this is a store. Man, we can't buy anything new. Okay. Oh, let me see. I really don't want to do him right now. I believe this is this is New City, or the Old City, or whatever you call it. Is this White Acropolis? Okay. Yeah, it would have definitely been a lot. I don't believe if you have, and if they would have given you the option to restart a mission if you fail it. Because if you fail a mission, I'm pretty sure that you cannot restart the mission. I haven't failed a mission in a long time, but I don't really play the missions all that much, so I'm not quite familiar with the way the missions work like that. But if they would have at least let you replay them immediately, like just kept the people around on the somewhere, you know, just in a little area of town, perhaps, instead of you having to exit the game or exit your character that you're playing, and then okay, so there you go. That's one of the things I was talking about. The clock was still running, even after we had beat the robots. So you can kind of see what it takes to, on some of these faster missions, you needed to get under about 30 seconds to gain the necessary points just from the time bonus to gain what you need. But if you collect enough rings, you'll gain score from the rings, even the ring boxes, the robots that you kill. It doesn't stack up depending on how, like if you continuously attack, homing attack a whole bunch of robots, they won't add up and give you a bonus score like they would in Sonic Adventure 2. But it definitely does help because you can continuously attack them and kill them a lot faster, and that will help towards your time bonus.
There's a secret room here. Let's hurry to the White Acropolis.
Alright, so just immediately turn to your left, or your right, and then there's a gold medal here, or a silver medal here, and a picture of Princess Elise in this weird area here. And you can just jump into the White Acropolis zone. This is the this is another similarity between Sonic Advance and Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure in this game is there is a snow level in both games. Just like starting off with a beach level, there's also a this is actually the third level that we play with Sonic, and this is our snow level. And okay, I was gonna say that's the same with Sonic Adventure, but no, actually it isn't. The third level we play in Sonic Adventure is a casino level. Alright, so this is another one of the very glitchy areas. If you, while you're running along here, you'll see that you just stop, and then it takes a while to actually get going again. Now, I do see how that could be bad, but it does definitely save you from dying a lot, and you can position yourself better because there are a few hard to reach. Okay, I guess I was going the wrong way. That one was my fault. A few hard to reach silver medals that take timing. I suck at that. I can't seem to get it with this level, or at least early on anyway. The further on we go into the snow level, I can get it a little bit more precise. Now you can't move in the air while you're on the snowboard, but once you get stuck, you have to, or if you do get stuck, all you have to do is just push the stick forward to free yourself, and then you can just move it left and right to make sure that you don't fall off a cliff or a ledge or anything like that. Damn it. Done it again. I guess I'm going the right way by going right there, so I'll... Of course.
And doesn't help you out by pointing in the right direction. That's not really a bad thing, them not kind of holding your hand and telling you where to go. But it does definitely try your patience the more you have to play through here, just because of something like that. And you'd figure I would have already realized that I should have turned right here instead of continuously dying, but that's just that's my fault rather than Sega's fault. But they could have definitely put up a guardrail or a safety barrier there to help you out. But these snowballs will hurt you, so just be careful. There's a gold, silver medal back there if you want to try to go after it. I don't think it's worth dying, especially since I have 600 and nearly 700
points in just rings, that will definitely go a long way to helping out. And you can hear the music is kind of breaking up with the while the rock is rolling along there. The music is kind of breaking up and getting a little choppy. That kind of happens with older games. Doesn't happen too often with PS3 games. Newer PS3 games, some of the older ones will. I guess some of the first PS3 games will do that, and this is one of the first PS3 games. I'm pretty certain this isn't a launch title because the Xbox 360 version came out before this game did, nearly a year, and that's why. And a lot of people thought that they would, Sega would be able to fix a lot of their problems that they had with this game, such as the slow loading times, the frame rate, and the bugs and everything. But they didn't change. They didn't fix anything, and that's why a lot of people definitely didn't like or gave the PS3 version such bad reviews, was because Sega didn't change anything. Well, I won't say that they didn't change anything, like try to fix any of their problems, but they didn't fix enough. You know, they had nearly a year to fix their bugs. They already had the game out before. They knew the bugs that they had to fix, and they still didn't fix a lot of them. I'm not sure how buggy this game is compared to the Xbox 360 version. They may have fixed that one a little bit more as well. That was my fault, but to put it on par with the PlayStation 3 version. But I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played the PS3 or the Xbox 360 version, so I really can't say whether they did or didn't. Now, a good strategy with Tails is to continuously spin in a circle and spin, and use the dummy ring bomb. Okay. And just kind of circle around, spin around. Well, you don't really have to spin around in a circle. It's better just to try to stay as straight as you can. Oh. But you also have to drop the rings on whatever you want them to fall on. So, like, say these rocks, you couldn't really use the rings to, like, splash damage. You'd have to drop the. What the hell? There we go. You have to. Crap. Oh dear. You want to be careful with these searchlights. They will act like the searchlight robots from Sonic Heroes. They will call in more reinforcements, and these won't be small reinforcements. These will be big, difficult to fight robots, so you do want to be very careful while messing with the searchlights. If you can knock them out quicker, or if you can knock them out first. Oh, what the? Okay. That'll definitely help you out. There's a gold medal up here, or silver medal, I'm sorry. So if you want to go after that, definitely would be a bad idea. And it would seem that they can actually hurt some things, the individual rings, but it doesn't seem to work out too well here. Like I threw some at these boxes and it didn't change anything. Right there you can see with the large majority of rings that I was throwing, the frame rate was definitely slowing down. I don't think you'll see any, like, it won't mess up my capture, but you will still be able to see that wow. Oh, the dummy ring definitely seems to be a lot more useful than it was in Sonic Heroes. But yeah, you just watch for the tiny things like that, and you'll definitely see the frame rate issues. Whoa. Now you want to be careful because there are holes that are around here, and you can very easily fall into them. So you just want to be careful. And some of these elevated platforms will fall away if you attack them enough, or if you homing attack them. So you do want to be careful trying to go after some of them, especially if you need to use them to get up higher to miss an electric fence, or yeah, the light speed dash definitely doesn't work out all that well. And this is just an open field, like an open field, I guess you could say. It's definitely not like any Sonic game we've seen before, because it's not as linear in these levels that you don't have a set path that you can go. You have many different paths that you can take, some slower, some faster. Kind of like the older Sonics, except they didn't have the 3D open world aspect. You know, it was just different routes, different linear routes that you had to take. Now you can something new for this game. You can actually homing attack up things like this to attack the searchlights. So if you don't want any extra reinforcements coming, that'll definitely help you out. Let's see. There we go. All right, so I believe if you hit the square, you can speed up. I believe that's what he's doing. I really can't tell a big difference in speed, so I'm not sure if that's exactly what he's doing or not. Because it's definitely not like Shadow the Hedgehogs or Sonic Heroes, which first started the spinning on the rail, kind of like, well, I guess shifting which direction you're aiming in. Yes.
That was incredible.
This definitely is a difficult level for me to gain the S rank on, because I'll usually die at some point in this open field, snow field area here, and I'll usually die there, even if I've done good, you know, really good in the level, and then came very close, had a very good chance of walking away with an S rank, and I die and mess it up here, but I'm definitely happy about that. But anyway, so that was White Acropolis. So that is definitely one of my favorite zones in the game. It's definitely not without its bugs, but
You're late.
if you can play this game and not worry about the bugs,
We had to deal with your little pets. Where's Elise? My, aren't we impatient?
Sonic!
You better not move. Now, the Chaos Emerald. Place it there.
Huh? What?
It's no use. It's too powerful for you to overcome.
you can see his eyes there.
Allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. This is the Solaris prototype. With this machine, you'll be able to control the flow of time itself. Rest assured,
that's the Solaris prototype. It's uses pretty much the same thing as say chaos control. Let's see.
Boy, do I feel dizzy. Where are we?
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
So as I've said previously, Shadow and Rouge is here, and this next level is where we will be able to play as Shadow. So if you do play Sonic's story and only Sonic's story, you get Silver first and then Shadow.
This is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
The future? Then that means Eggman's machine can control time.
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here. Now, how can we get back to our own time? You need a space-time rift, but this requires a lot of energy. I see. You mean using your chaos control will... Yes, but that alone is insufficient. Okay, Shadow. It looks like we need to work together.
So it would seem Robotnik's Solaris prototype is actually stronger than the Chaos Control, which is actually quite surprising. But anyway, I thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because this is the next level, and this is a period in the game where there isn't any adventure field. It just kind of takes you from level cutscene for about a little while here. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many rings worth of dummy rings that I use with Tails in White Acropolis. If each dummy ring bomb is like a 10 ring item box, so that's just 10 rings per dummy ring. So how many rings worth of dummy bombs that I use? I thank you for watching.